We speak now to Khaya Ndwandwe, who's a historian and cultural expert. A very good evening to you, Mr. Ndwandwe, and thank you so much for speaking to us. Now, King Mrs. appointing Thulasizwe Buthelezi as a new Zulu traditional prime minister. He is, of course, faced with the task of filling some very big shoes. Do you think that the former prime minister would have at some point been consulted on a successor, and would he have approved?
Good evening, my sister, and thank you very much for having me. Yes, firstly, let me congratulate these two leaders that have been appointed during this weekend. I think the king already sit down with the royal family. They take this decision together. I don't think the king was alone. So I think everything it is going to be smooth. I don't know, because the Reverend Tilisi, I don't want to comment up to so far, but Mr. King Tilisi already comment. But I think they are going to do the best job for the nation and to carry the nation forward.
Just in terms of practice, would Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi have been consulted in the run-up? Because obviously in terms of a succession plan, I'd imagine these conversations occur before one has passed on.
Actually, I don't know exactly what the criteria they follow, whether they did sit down and discuss it. I think it's the elders who know. There is a committee, what we call Inkuku. Those people are the chest of the Zulu Royal. Maybe before there was something that was written down or was in a negotiation before. So we don't know anything. We just hear the king announce, and we hope that everything went well according to it. Maybe even if the family was aware of that, we don't know exactly. But I think they already sit down and discuss the way forward.
Okay, so let's just look at the legacy of Prince Buthelezi. He held the position of traditional prime minister for almost 70 years.
Yes.
I'd imagine that that legacy has a great deal of weight. Would it prevail on the role and established cultural norms as the new prime minister takes over, or would new traditions be formed?
Actually, my sister, as you say, he has been there for 70 years. I think these two new appointees, they have to work hard to come to the shoes of Dr. Buthelezi, because you know that he was a politician, but at the same time used to sacrifice the organization, because he always believed that the Zulu royal family must come first in whatever he's doing. So they have to work. I don't know which word should I use, but because Dr. Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi already worked for AmaZulu for these years, and they know what he has done, especially what we call Ingonyama Trust, which was a huge task. I think they're going to carry on and do what Dr. Buthelezi was willing to do with Ingonyama Trust, because it's the only thing that is so crucial. Everybody and Amakosi too, they want to maintain this Ingonyama Trust. If they can keep Ingonyama Trust according to the wishes of Dr. Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, I think everything will go well.
As you say, the Nkosi Buthelezi himself was a politician. King Misuzulu was saying Thulasizwe Buthelezi, who obviously is the current mayor of Zululand district municipality and a senior leader of the IFP, that this position had to be created because of the work that will arise. Is the political association significant, particularly that he is from the IFP?
I don't think so, because Reverend Tillis is coming from in the house of Tillis. I don't think there is a political affiliation in this thing. I think Tillis elders, they already sit, and I don't think it was a surprise to the elders of Tillis, the nomination or the announcement of Reverend Tillis. I think they know. If they don't know, it will be something else.
No, I'm not talking about the fact that they share a surname.
Take place. So we know that even Kriliza before, they used to accuse him. They say he was aligning with the ruling party while he was Islam of Amakos. But also Kriliza keep on working for the nation, and they did say at the end of the day that no, this king is already working for us. We know that it's two sides of the coin. Some other people, they will be happy, some other people, they will be not. Those who are not happy, they try to motivate their statement, why they say so.
No, I wasn't talking about the fact that they share a surname. I was talking about the fact that Nkosi Buthelezi is himself a senior leader of the IFP, Thula Sizwe Buthelezi. And I was saying, because questions have been raised in the past about the political, should I say, influence over that role of the Prime Minister of the AmaZulu nation. So I'm asking, so is it significant that you now have a Prime Minister who's also a senior leader of the IFP?
I don't know how to separate these two things, because Dr. Buthelezi was a full member of IFP, and Reverend Buthelezi is not the prominent member of the ANC, is not on the top 5. The only thing that he's a mayor of Zululand, maybe he can step aside in this thing of being a mayor and continue to run the position of Prime Minister. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't have a clear understanding how it's going to do, but politically, I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. I think he already sit down, because you know that Reverend Buthelezi, he was always campaigned Prince Buthelezi and the Zulu Royal King. So I don't think, according to my understanding, I don't think there is any political interference, because even Prince Zuzifa is already work with an IFP. If the king appointed Prince Buthelezi, a son, they're going to say something again.